Hello teachers and our class. Today my group is representing about the trends, current situation and solutions for tourism development 4.0 in Vietnam. See the five members of my team about me, Lê Hồ Thanh Tâm, Tường Vi, Ngọc Thảo, Hoài Vi and Quỳnh Hương. About content. 1. The reality of the hospitality industry in Vietnam. As we know, before the COVID-19 pandemic took place, Vietnam tourism had a rapid development with a typical products, safe environment, friendly and hospitable people, brand to compete internationally. As a driving force for many other industries to develop together. In detail, the very growth rate of the total number of visitors to Vietnam in the period from 2010 to 2019 reached 20.66% per year, of which the very growth rate of international visitors reached 14.9% per year and domestic tourists reached 15% per year. And the average growth rate of tourist accommodation establishments in Vietnam in the period from 2010 to 2019 is 12.3% per year. Vietnam tourism industry has created domestic and international tourism brand, both and evaluate with an impressive total. Firstly, the investment in tourism development has been basically an implement, ensuring the right orientations, attracting many investment sources into regional tourism projects, and bringing economic benefit. Secondly, the infrastructure system for tourism is relatively modern and secure. Thirdly, the system of tourist accommodation establishments has been invested and upgraded in quality, scale, and diversified in type from affordable to high class with a series of the world brand famous such as Hilton, Accor, Marriott, Sheraton, etc. In addition, there are a number of special attractions and tourist attractions such as Sun World Banana Hill in Đà Nẵng, Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng Caves in Quảng Bình, Hạ Long Bay in Quảng Ninh, Hội An Asian Town in Quảng Nam, etc. And Vietnam has a lot of potential to develop new tourism products, helping to increase spending capacity and length of stay, targeting high-class tourists such as ecotourism, community-based tourists, urban tourism, MICE, healthcare, high-class resorts, etc. Especially the night economies is in Ho Chi Minh City, Đà Nẵng, Hà Nội that can bring a lot of revenue, especially for tourist destination. However, when the COVID-19 pandemic in the period from 2019 to 2021 took place, Vietnam's tourism industry were on more frozen, leading to an economic decline. So Vietnam applied Tourism 4.0 strategy to stimulate tourist demand, reopen welcome to tourists. The next Tường Vi will clearly represent about the trends for tourism 4.0 in Vietnam.
Thank you, Tâm, for introduction. Hello, teacher and class. My name is Tường Vi. I will present about 4.0 technology tourism trend in Vietnam. Firstly, we go to definition of smart tourism. Smart tourism is tourism depending on the basic of the achievement of the modern science and technology, especially information and communication technology, to create the best values, benefits, and service, and meet the diverse needs of tourists, tourism business, and community. And the term smart tourism appeared in Vietnam a few years ago and was mentioned a lot when the Industrial Revolution 4.0 officially took place. Secondly, we go to smart tourism development progress in Vietnam. 1. Institution and policy pave the way for smart tourism development. Over the years, the party and government of Vietnam have issued many oriented documents for application of science, technology, and information technology to socio-economic development in general and tourism development in particular. According to Clause 4, Article 5, the 2017 law on tourism also affirmed that government has policy to encourage and support activity of applying the modern science and technology for tourism management and development. 2. Smart tourism approach. Smart tourism is still a relatively new field in Vietnam, and currently 100% of tourism management agency, tourism business, and hotel have a website. And today, programmer can design and integrate a variety of features and utility on the web platform to support tourist activities such as online map, online booking, online consultation, and online payment, and so on. 3. Smart tourists. As you see in the slide, people using the internet and smart device in Vietnam are very large. According to statistics of the Vietnam E-commerce Association, the rate of domestic tourists booking hotel and tour online reached more than 60%, and the rate of the international tourists using these two services reached more than 75%. Another survey with the international tourism showed that up to 71% of them find information about the destination on the internet, and 64% of them book and purchase service online during a trip to Vietnam. So they are directly becoming smart tourists. It's an important factor of smart tourism. The next, how we present about strength and challenge of smart tourism.
Hi teacher, my name is Ngọc Thảo. Now we will talk about strengths and challenges for tourism development for 4.0 in Vietnam. About strength, in Vietnam, the percentage of people using the internet to book travel service is not a strong point, only 34%. However, this number is expected to continue to increase in the coming years. This is an opportunity for Vietnam tourism to promote and explore the field of e-commerce. We can gain more tourists and encourage tourism business to use e-commerce in the tourism industry. Suggestions from there we can catch up with other countries in the world. Tourists are increasingly accessing the internet and applications that support information search and online shopping, in which each month there are more than 5 million searches in Vietnam about tourism products such as domestic tours, foreign tour, hotel booking, and different types of tourism. Vietnamese tourism business cooperate with Agoda and Booking.com to promote the promotion and e-commerce suggestion. Then step by step create separate e-commerce style for province and city and develop national commerce. For example, to support tourism activity over the years, Vietnamese locality have projects, products, and put into management software and utility, in which the most prominent are the major provinces and cities such as Hanoi, Da Nang, and Ho Chi Minh City. Hanoi in 2018 put into use two smart utility software to support visitors, including an automatic narration system at the Temple of Literature Úc Tự Giám and a tour guide software for the Imperial City of Thăng Long. A number of other utilities about maps, road finding, bus station, and travel guide have also been researched, produced, and put into use for a long time. Now we come to the next point, which is challenge. In the past, although the tourism industry has made great effort in implementing smart tourism developed solutions, there are still many limitations and challenges. First, there is no specific document regulating or guiding the development of smart tourism in Vietnam. Some localities have policy to develop smart tourism, but the implementation process still has many shortcomings. Second, in the past time, many localities have implemented measures to develop smart tourism. However, these activities are still local, lack scientific basis, legal basis, and especially lack of smart tourism model to ensure effectiveness. This leads to a lack of focus and low efficiency. Third, smart tourism is developed on the basis of application of science, technology, and information technology. However, the level of technological readiness to develop smart tourism in Vietnam is not high. For compared with other countries in the world, Vietnam has a scientific and technological system. Therefore, research and production of products for tourism are still limited. Besides, the tourism develop and challenge from increasingly customer expectation, challenge from the increase in quality improvement, tourism development requirement according to global standards, attitude, service method, accommodation, renew cooperation, inform and tourism organizations.
Thanks for this presentation. I'm Hoai. Next, I will present the solution for tourism development for bonds in Vietnam. Firstly, focusing on implementing some basic solution such as continue install perfect institution and policy for smart tourism development. Focus on developing science and technology, especially information technology, in the directions of application to tourism industry, creating technological foundation for smart tourism, help mechanisms and policy to prioritize and encourage research and application of science and technology for tourism industry, such as building industry database. Invest in the development of technology infrastructure, invest in the production of smart software system, programs, application. Secondly, promoting international cooperation in science and technology, which develop country to learn from experience, improve research capacity, and apply science and technology to smart tourism development. Thirdly, renovating, advertising, and promotion activity on the basis of applying digital technology and advanced digital equipment. Fourthly, strengthen investment projects in networks infrastructure and promote digitization of the management of the tourism industry. Fifthly, building and developing a smart tourism experience system through innovating the methods of destination management, combining standardization, sharing, and enriching destination data in order to promote cultural connotation and other value. Increase in tourism, improve environment quality, and tourism infrastructure. Finally, supporting innovation startup in the field of tourism based on digital technology. The next is the representation of Hương.
Thank you, Vi. I'm Hương. Now I'm going to talk about smart tourism. It's being built on the foundation of information technology. So, how has Ninh Bình tourism developed? I'll start with some general information about Ninh Bình. Ninh Bình is now as a diverse and rich tourism potential with many World Heritage titles and a UNESCO recognized World Natural Ecosystem Reserve and a place with many scenic spots associated with it. Since 2018, Ninh Bình has been currently promoting the fourth industrial revolution through the development of a smart tourism portal and smart travel application for mobile phones. And Ninh Bình continue to actively introduce digital information in tourism by establishing a tourism database system, introducing SMS marketing based on customers' geographical location, and providing free public Wi-Fi at tourism attractions. As a result, the image of Ninh Bình tourism with its rich natural, cultural, and historical reserve is becoming more familiar to domestic and international tourism. Until present, Ninh Bình Tourism has finally opened the tourism portal with the address visitninbin.vn and the Ninh Bình Tourism Smart Tourism app for mobile device. Now, let's turn to the next issue. So, what are the application benefits? To begin with, visitor can use the system to do this following. Firstly, look up and search for tourism information by location, such as accommodation, cuisine, tourism attractions, shops, entertainment, travel, event, and so on. Secondly, through advanced filtering search and search tools, the integrated system of Zurich digital maps will assist visitors in easily locating, giving directions, and searching for desired travel information. The next, to make it simple and comfortable for passengers to book hotel rooms, the system includes quick booking tools as well as sharing economy booking, similar to Uber, Grab in traffic. And last, the system includes a number of useful features including travel assistant, voice search, translation, and language switching, and social network sharing. And now we move on business. For business that provide travel service, the system provides tourism business with free products and service information page, allowing to save money on providing and introducing products and service to tourists. Tourism business can also use the system to manage and build promotion to increase demand for their products. Promotional information will be made available to the general public on the provincial tourism portal. And the system includes a built-in booking tools for hotels, restaurants, and other service providers, as well as a direct link between data and service providers. Conclude, using for technology in tourism in Ninh province has aided tourists in finding information as well as business in providing their products and services to visitors in a timely and efficiently manner. Meanwhile, experience change and development tourism. Okay, that's ends the part of our talk. Thank you for your listening.